Hey guys, this news video was supposed to come out like days ago, and I'm very sorry about that. Um, as you can tell by the length of this video, this is why it took so long, and because I kept adding news stories over the days, because more news and more news was coming up, so that explains if you guys notice my shirt changes over the clips. Um, so yeah, after this, I'll try to film more videos, upload more videos. I'm gonna upload my vlogs when I went to Universal, and then I'm gonna go back to what I was normally doing. And yeah, so yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video. Sorry for not uploading for a long time, so enjoy the video. What is up, everybody? It's the 28113, and welcome to Luke News. Luke News is where you find gaming news and news about my channel, what I'll be doing as well later. Our first story is that Cuphead is coming to Switch, and you guys are like, if you guys didn't watch the newest Nintendo Nindies Direct for indie games, Cuphead is coming to Switch, and that is insane. I saw the video. I thought it was some random game, like Cuphead, but then when the guy in the trailer poured the milk, you heard freaking Cuphead, or both Cup guys, I don't know what their names are, came out. That was a great way to start off the freaking Indies Direct. Like, come on. I saw a graphic comparison. Even though Cuphead's going for like a 1920s to 50s art style, it's not really that, like, I should say the graphics are not as gritty as the Xbox version. It looks more modern, I should say. It looks more modern on Switch. You can see that as a good or a bad thing. So yeah, that's actually pretty insane. Like, playing Cuphead on the go. I actually honestly wanted that Cuphead. I never got to play Cuphead. I heard it's really hard. I heard it's really, really hard. Hell, I even just saw the completionist video of Cuphead. He freaking got pissed off so many times. Jesus Christ. So, yeah, Cuphead's coming to Switch. It's honestly really awesome. I think it's really awesome. I hope you guys think it's really awesome. So let's get right into the next story. Another story. It's not really a news story, but it's for me personally. I really, as I'm recording this is the day before I'm gonna head off to Universal, and I'm most likely gonna vlog. And if I don't, I really apologize. But I'm just saying it out there for you guys. So if you guys don't see an upload for another couple days, that's my bad. But I'm gonna be on spring break right now, so expect to see a lot more videos from me, especially with my friends and more special guests as well. And Rico too, and Rico. So yeah, expect that. So let's get actually into the news story. And Google is getting into the console business, sort of. If you don't know what this is, GDC, Games Developer Conference. It's like an E3 where they show games, show projects that they're working on to the investors, so they can get more money and more investors as possible as well. During this week, I believe on Tuesday, I don't know, I don't remember, Google announced Google Stadia, Project Stadia, and he showed a demonstration of you watching, like this is an example. like, you watch the news Assassin's Creed Odyssey trailer, right? And then like an app thing shows up on the screen, says play. You click on it and it'll send you to a different web browser, and then you can start the game instantly. I saw the controller. The controller looks like a mix of a PS4 and Xbox controller. The D-pad looks terrible. But I saw some videos of it. I saw some videos of it. And it looks promising, but I'm honestly really confused about it. But, Google. They can do whatever they want. They have the money for it, so. Yeah, they have YouTube, so yeah, let's get right into the next story, I guess. Hey guys, I have a couple news stories because this video is late as it is. My first news story is that it's been reported by the Wall Street Journal that Nintendo's possibly going to come out 2 new Switch models as early as this summer. I can see that happening because it's been like 2 years, and last year when they reported that, I couldn't think of any new Switch model because the thing hasn't been out for 2 years. And they said there's going to be a mini model and there's going to be a pro model, basically. I think the pro is going to be alright. I'm going to try to save up and get as much money as possible to get a pro. Well, with the mini, there's an article to back it up. So, like, with anonymous sources, okay? And they said Nintendo's possibly going to take out Rumble and dock mode. I believe they're going to take out HD Rumble. I don't believe that they're going to take out dock mode, because then what's the Switch without switching modes? Like, come on. You have tabletop mode, you have handheld mode, you have docked mode. Like, why would they take that out? That's one of the marketing features of the Switch. But they said this is going to be more appeal to, like, the 2DS audience. Like, they want a gaming system that's super cheap, and they want to play a handful of games instead of paying like $250 for 3DS or new 3DS XL or whatever like that. I believe they're going to do the Pro. I believe some of the features that they're going to take out, I don't believe, like dock mode for the Mini. It kind of makes sense. But there's also rumors that there's not going to be detachable Joy-Cons for the Mini. So, yeah. And I heard there was another rumor that the Pro is possibly just going to be a home console, and this is going to be the in-between model. I really don't know about that. But the next generation of consoles are going to come out soon, so it kind of makes sense that Nintendo's going to make a Pro model for the Switch. Kind of makes sense. I'm going to try to save up, if this is true, I'm actually going to save up enough money to get the Pro, so I can get as more games as possible, like they did with the new 3DS XL. They did the rare thing, like certain games, like the original models can't handle, such as Xenoblade. They put that exclusively for the new 3DS, and Fire Emblem Warriors like that, and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna try to save up as much money. So like, what if like Kingdom Hearts 3 Final Fantasy, the remake, Resident Evil 2 remake is gonna come to Switch. I'm gonna try to get them Pro so I can be safe with as much games as possible. So yeah, let's get right into the other news story, I guess. The next story I have is, it's a rumor. It's a rumor. Okay, I'm gonna put that as the disclaimer. That doesn't mean that this is confirmed or denied yet. It's rumored that Walmart is getting into the streaming service, sort of like Project Stadia that I mentioned not that long ago, like probably like 2 minutes ago. Project Stadia, I think it's alright, but I think the concept of it is alright. Walmart getting into the console business, into the streaming cloud business of gaming, makes sense, but at the same time, I don't want that to happen, because they're just a corporation. All they do is sell furniture, and the only thing gaming related they have is just getting games there. I know they have that at GameStop, I know they have that at Target, but at Walmart, they don't even know gaming. Hell, do you know their employees don't know gaming? Sure, I don't expect everyone to know everything, but that's just a matter of grant thing. But like I said, I don't want them to enter in. Like I said, the concept of Stadia, I think it's alright, but I think the tech is not there. I heard that there was Doom Eternal footage, okay? I heard this. I didn't see it, I couldn't find it though. But I heard it looks gorgeous and amazing, but there is still latency. And the good words of Review Tech USA is, I don't want technology that is half baked. And that makes sense, because this is possibly the last generation of actual hardware like this, of like you putting in the games instead of just streaming, or just like a streaming box that you have in your house. Even though we're sort of getting that already with Google and PlayStation Now and Game Pass, I believe we can wait a few more years. I think now is not the greatest time. Sure, you guys can test it out, but I believe it's not really going to do that well. But I just don't want, I don't want half executed or things that were put half effort in. Sure, like with Stadia, you don't have a console that you don't technically have a console that you don't have to push back or like basically like have technical difficulties or whatever to putting this certain thing in the game anymore. You can make the prettiest game now, and I think possibly in Stadia. But I think the concept is alright. I just don't think the execution, or I think at least we are not ready yet for those types of things. I'd prefer wait until the generation after the PS5, because that's possibly when people are actually going to really want streaming boxes, instead of just going to the store, because I love my physical stuff, okay? I just know at some point digital things are going to become the norm, and physical things are going to be less and less optimal. So, yeah. Let's get into another news story, I guess. But yeah, also leave your comments down below if you think any of these things that I'm reporting is good or bad. But yeah, let's get right into the other news story, guys. Um, if you guys didn't pay attention, I'm just saying, I don't mean to insult you guys, but during the Nindies Direct, the last, and I do mean the actual last thing that was shown was an old and Zelda-like indie game. And then we found out about this character that ended up, I believe, in Hyrule. I don't know, but it's a crossover, and we're technically getting 2 Zelda games this year if you count the crossover as a Zelda game. We're getting Link's Awakening and that indie game, and I think that's pretty well. You get to play as Zelda as well in the game, which I find amazing. So, honestly, I'm down for that indie game. I'd love to try it, honestly. But, yeah, that's all I can report on the indie game. There's only like footage of it, and that's it. We don't know. I think they showed a release date, I just forgot when. But yeah, there's a release window, and you guys can find it if you guys want to, if you guys are really interested in the game. I'll show footage if you guys see any footage of the games or whatever. So yeah, let's get right into the other news story. I don't know how many news stories I have. Goddamn, might be my last one, so I don't know. So let's get right into the other news story, guys. I was gonna put another news story, like 2 more, but I can't really find any backup to the other rumor. But this is a confirmation, and I'm not kidding if you guys haven't heard about this. Borderlands 3 has been announced. I am not kidding. Borderlands 3 has been announced, and they're gonna show more on April 3rd. I'm not kidding. I seen the trailer. I put footage up in the trailer. It's amazing. It shows. I'm honestly excited, okay? I played Borderlands 2, not all of it, and I love it. I absolutely love the thing, okay? I love Borderlands 2. I got it for free on Xbox Live, and I love the game to death. It's so awesome, and I played an online multiplayer, and it's wonderful. I love Borderlands 2, and I'm excited for Borderlands 3. But the bad thing is I don't have a PS4 and Xbox One. It runs on Unreal Engine 4. So the Switch, the Nvidia chip inside the Switch is made to handle is made to handle Unreal Engine 4. So it's highly possible that Borderlands 3 is going to come to Switch, because the other Borderlands run on Unreal Engine 3, and I believe I really believe that the Switch can handle all Borderlands games, all of them, and I do mean all of them. But I feel like in the trailer where it showed like a bunch of open worlds, I feel like the Switch have to like downgrade the visuals a little bit, but just a little bit, because the art style kind of reminds me of a Telltale game, and the engine they use in Telltale games are kind of weaker than Unreal Engine, I believe. And the Switch has Telltale games, and it uses the same art style. I believe the Switch can handle it. It's just a little push mark, because the Switch is, I think, as powerful as a base PS4, or a little bit weaker than a base PS4, a little bit weaker. But yeah, I'm really excited for Borderlands 3. It's going to show more Borderlands 3 stuff on April 2nd or 3rd. I'm really excited about this, guys. Holy, dude, last time I checked, it's on like 18th of trending while I'm recording this. It's insane. Holy crap, dude. Like, there's over 1 billion guns and everything. I'm really excited about this, okay? I'm really excited. I hope you guys are really excited for Borderlands 3 as well. Oh my god. I gotta catch up with playing Borderlands. And yeah, let's get right into the last news story. It's kind of a downer as well, the next news story. But holy crap, I'm really excited for Borderlands 3. And I hope you guys are too, because holy crap, it's insane. So yeah, let's get right into the next news story. I don't know if it's the last one. I don't know, dude. I'm recording this, so I don't know. So, there. Let's get right into it. Um, Another rumor, okay? Another disclaimer. That Nintendo is possibly making a smartphone. I doubt it. I honestly do, because this is out. The Switch, okay, is out. That's a mobile technical device. Hell, since 2016, they've been dabbling into the mobile business technically with Miitomo, Fire Emblem, Mario Run, and Fire Emblem, and another game. I honestly forgot what was the title of it. I think I'll put a picture up on it on the screen if you guys can see it. If I don't, I'm really sorry. But Nintendo in making phones, I don't see that happening. Hell, I know the president of Nintendo, I forgot what's his name, but he said himself, if the market demands it, they will stop making consoles and primarily make stuff for mobile phones. I don't want them to do that, but at the same time, I still want them to make mobile games, because I think they're pretty fun. I've tried like Fire Emblem Heroes once, and it ate up my phone battery. I think it was pretty well. I love Mario Run. I haven't tried Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. Goddamn. But I honestly don't see them making any mobile device. I don't. Since the Switch is out, that's gonna cannibalize the Switch sales. I know making a smartphone might be ideal for Nintendo at this rate, if you guys think that way. But since they're doing so well with the Switch, I doubt they're gonna make a mobile device this early in the Switch's life cycle. Hell, they're even trying to make the Switch's life cycle up to 10 years. Okay, up to 10 years. I don't see any of this happening. I really doubt it. If you guys disagree with me, tell me in the comments and see what you think. What should Nintendo do? If they should make a phone, and tell me why, or they should not make a phone and tell me why in the comments. Because I would like actually have a good discussion with you guys in the comments about it. I would actually would. But yeah, let's get into the last news story, and yeah. There's also been a data mine for Smash. If you haven't been, before I get into the data mine and what's been revealed, there's been a new game. There's Persona 5. If you haven't played that, if you haven't played it yet, I heard it's really good. I recommend you guys to play it, even though I haven't played it. I heard it's really good. It's to people for now. It's an exclusive to PS4. But Joker, the character, is gonna come to Smash. So there's been speculation that the game is gonna be ported to Switch. And for, I believe, and also Sony, I forget, is gonna have had like a direct sort of thing. I think they announced Persona 5R, Persona 5 Royal. It's gonna have a female protagonist. You have a choice to do that, and this is gonna come up. People have data mined Smash Bros, and they found possibly a gender swap costume like they did with Wii Fit Trainer and all that for Smash. I believe it's gonna happen because Joker's gonna come out next month, and that's probably when Persona 5 Switch, Persona 5 R is gonna be ported to Switch. I believe it's gonna happen. Everyone's gonna believe it's gonna happen at some point because there's really no Persona game on a Nintendo system other than the Q series, and that's a spinoff. So yeah, let's get right into another story. The last news story, if you guys don't know what this console is, it's called the Atari VCS. It was supposed to release, I believe, last year in 2017. It was supposed to release a long time ago. But Atari, like I said, they're making a console. And they had a fundraiser, and the day that they're supposed to show it off, they took it down. I believe they kept all the money, and people were pissed. So then they had another scandal of a game running on the VCS that people were concerned that, oh, freaking, they pirated the game on VCS or whatever the hell. That didn't happen. The creator said that thing's actually going to be ported to the VCS once it, if it ever comes out. And people were just like pissed off as well because there was another scandal that they were just showing Atari 2600 games just playing on the VCS. They didn't show any modern games. They didn't show Doom. They didn't show Wolfenstein. They didn't show Monster Hunter. Any of those big AAA titles. They didn't even show any indie games. They showed Atari 2600 games. Why? My phone can run those games easily. Hell, I bet even a flip phone has more power than the goddamn 2600. Like, what the hell? And now, Atari said that they're not going to be at GDC. Which, like I said, before they delayed it, the console was supposed to come out this early, okay? It's supposed to come out, I believe, this month or next month, if I get it wrong. Really, the eve of the console that was supposed to be before it launched, before it got delayed again, why wouldn't it be at VCS, even though it got delayed? Goddamn, I'm like contradicting myself, but after they announced that they're not being at GDC, Spawnwave Media made a video. I think he's a really good content creator. I watch him frequently. You guys probably won't like his content. If Spawnwave, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. He made a video that he was actually worried about the VCS and that it might not come out. He's worried about it because they're not going to be at GDC. And then right like a couple hours later, they said that they're upgrading the VCS. They're upgrading the text, the specs, the teraflops, the whatever it is. And he said it's going to have HDR or whatever, 8K. I don't know. I don't remember. It's going to be, they're going to upgrade the specs. And I believe because of this, at least it's going to be on par. At least on par with the PS4 Pro, or in the middle between the X and the Pro. I don't believe it's going to be powerful as the X. And if it is, my god, that's a powerful console. But for its new estimated release date is not the end of this year for Indiegogo backers. I don't know when it's actually going to officially release at stores, okay? But Atari is doomed. I love Atari, dude. Like, I played their games and everything. I just don't think this console is going to be a success. And if it is, I'm glad it will be a success. I'm glad it would be because the Atari is a great company. It had so much history, and I think it does deserve to be back in the business. I just think they're doing this in the wrong and possibly the worst way. Hell, even possibly worse than Sega did with the Saturn. Possibly worse. If they delay it one more time, I'll be so pissed. This console was supposed to release 2 years ago, if I believe. And like I said, I think it's gonna be a failure. But if it isn't, I'm glad it wouldn't be, because who wants to see a company fall except EA? But can you blame me for that? Really, honestly, can you blame me for saying EA? But except EA, what other company would you wouldn't want to see demolished? Hell, people still want Sega to come back to the home console business. They're even proving it right now by still continuing and still making Dreamcast games and showing that hell, I think like a few years ago in 2015, fans made their homemade console. Okay, I don't remember the details correctly, and they try to show this to Sega, and they made a petition that if it reaches this, they'll try to show it to Sega, and they'll try to help Sega improve it, and actually technically make it the new Sega console of this generation. Come on. And that's what people felt about when the VCS was about, when it was announced. Like, hell, it's gonna have a sleek wood cover over all that specs and everything. And it's gonna come with the original 26 controller and the modern controller too. Come on, when I first saw the console, I was actually pretty sold. Like, I would actually want it. But since the delays, I highly doubt people who originally backed the Indiegogo thing is gonna actually buy the console, because I know they've been waiting for a long time. I know they've been waiting for months, because after the Indiegogo thing, they didn't even talk for 5 months about the console. They went radio silent. But hopefully it does succeed, like I said many times. But yeah. So yeah, thank you everybody for watching Luke News, I guess. So yeah. If you guys are watching this, if by the time I upload this, I'm probably already gone, and I'm probably vlogging my time there. I'll probably upload the vlogs like after I come back, so I can edit them properly and put images and music and stuff like that. But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching Luke News. The 281138 signing out, guys. Have a good one, guys. Have a good day. I have another story, I guess. It's about Red Dead 2, and that they took away a feature for performance rise. I personally think, goddamn, in Red Dead 2, they took away a feature. It's called ambient occlusion, and they did it for performance wise, okay, so the frame rate doesn't dip. But when I saw Red Dead, before I found this out, like, I watched cutscenes because I wanted to see if John Marston was in the game. The game looked gorgeous. Like, it looked so realistic. Like, the scenery and the cinematic working cutscenes and everything, it was amazing. But then they took away ambient occlusion. What is that? It's where basically the game engine can see how much the scenery is and how much lighting they put in it. So They did that so for frame rate rise. And if you play Red Dead 2, I think you'd see the difference. I haven't seen any footage of it, but I've seen Red Dead before that patch, and it looked gorgeous. I haven't seen Red Dead 2 after the patch actually, but I heard people are actually pretty pissed about it. But I think Rockstar should have done a way better job about that. That honestly, if they wanted that feature still, they should have done a feature. They should have done another feature where like you have an option to switch it off or on. If you want like silky smooth 30 or 60 frames per second, you can have that. You just need to take away that. You just turn off collusion or whatever the hell it's called again. But if you really want the best performance, you want the best graphics and all that, turn it on. And if you don't, and it doesn't matter if the frame rate dips every now and then. Like every game dips in frame rates every now and then. Like there's no way around it. So I think they should have done a better way of dealing with it. I honestly kind of see both sides, but I mainly see, why are you mad about this? They're trying to improve the game for you guys to enjoy. But yeah, you guys are being mad about it, that it took away a little bit of pretty graphics. If you really think about it, that's really dumb. Graphics are not everything, guys. Performance and gameplay matters mainly. Sure, graphics are used for like story and emotion wise, and that's really good. Games should have that. I just don't see I just don't see and see their argument at the same time. Sure, I love my games looking pretty, okay? I love my games looking pretty. But if I want a game that performs as the best way as possible, I'd choose that instead, because I wouldn't want like pretty graphics, low frame rate, low performance, low everything. I wouldn't want that, because then my experience will be horrible. Like, why would you want your game to dip in frame rates? Sure, if you want the best, if you want the really best performance, go to PC. They have modes of that for everything. Like, hell, even running at like 90 frames per second, ultra smooth 4K HDR, GTX 1080, GTX 2080 or whatever. I don't know. I honestly find the story a little stupid, a little stupid and dumb. I can also see why they're mad, but I mainly see the side of the argument that why are you mad if they want their game to be the best, to run the best it can for you guys, so you guys don't complain about frame rates. But yeah, that's just my side of that's just my opinion. Leave your opinions down below if you guys actually do have Red Dead. And you think they should have had a feature where like you could switch it off and on. But yeah, that's just my side of the coin. Let's get right into the last story or a new story. I don't know, dude. So yeah, let's get right into it. Let's get right into another story. Once again, guys, thank you guys for watching. As once again, I'm sorry if this for me not uploading in a long ass time, okay? In a long ass time. More uploads will come more. I have like 4 more videos to put out. I just have to edit them and, you know, do all that crazy jazz. Thank you guys for watching. Once again, I'm sorry, but you see how long the video is, guys. Like, come on. But thank you guys for watching. The 28138 signing out, guys. Have a good one.